Last meal. So sad. Happy day 10. I just said goodbye to June. He's gonna sleep in and take care of his body because his body really needs it. I am going 34 kilometers today to the end of the next stage. And yeah, it's cloudy, but I think it's gonna burn off. I'm already seeing it start to burn off. And I've got Chamber of Secrets queued up. And I ate a huge breakfast. I had 2 coffees, fresh like orange pound cake, cereal, bread with ham and cheese and butter and jam. And yeah, I'm feeling nice, ready for the day. Little sad, but also just ready for the adventure to continue. It is 6:45 and I will update later. Hit a bit of a boring industrial section, but that's okay. I believe this is one of the wine regions of Portugal that people from Lisbon will come to for like a weekend. And there's just so many pretty vineyards and ivy-colored houses, and the way of life here is just very slow, very peaceful. I was talking to someone at Casa de Arcos last night. They are from Lisbon. It only took them 2 hours by car to get here, which is crazy because I've been walking for 10 days. And they were saying that the grapes that they use here are French grapes and the wine is really good. Yeah, so they were telling me that the wine here is really good, really affordable. They got like a 1987 bottle of wine last night for I think 25 euros, but they were telling us that there was a bottle of wine that was from like the 1960s or 70s. I don't know, it was really old, maybe 18. It was really, really old. And they were like, that one bottle of wine was 750 euros, which is just crazy. I don't know if I have a refined palate enough to be able to tell the difference. But the bottle of wine that I got, the region is also known for sparkling wines. And the owner of the guest house, bom dia. Thank you. Obrigada. And the owner of the guest house recommended to me this like sparkling rosé, and it's really delicious. And she's like, do you want a glass or a bottle? And I was thinking, oh my gosh, like how expensive is this gonna be? And it's only 10 euros and it's delicious. And yeah, anyway, this is like just such a really pretty area of Portugal. I'm really liking it. Wow. I think I found my first stop of the day. So cute. Are you sweet? Yes! I just had a really nice break at that cafe. I was reading these really sweet messages that Therese sent me, and she was updating me on her journey. She's finally made it to Tomar, and she had a lot of realizations on her walk, so she was just keeping me in the loop. She's calling me Ems now, which I think is really cute. Her feet are starting to hurt again, so she's gonna take it easy. And then Veronique, this really sweet French woman that we also met in Azambuja, she sent us a really scary picture of her feet and said that she's gonna take a few rest days in Coimbra. June is having a short day today, so it feels like the distance is starting to catch up to a lot of people in my little tramley. As of now, I actually feel pretty good. I knock on wood, I feel like I start to feel pain in my feet towards the end of the day, but it's not serious. It's just kind of, they're sore and they just need some rest. But my blister situation is pretty good right now, and I actually feel like I have a lot of energy. I've had a couple of nights of good sleep, so I feel revived, and also just thankful that I get to keep following everyone's journey and they're following mine. And even though I'm alone now, it doesn't make me feel so alone. And yeah, I'm feeling happy and rested, and I've gone 5.5 miles. I've got about 15 more to go, so it's gonna be a long day, but a good day. Oh, this man just pulled over and gave me a water bottle. He was like, drink, Santiago. That was so sweet. Some Camino magic. More industry. I guess you need these industrial parts to make you appreciate all the pretty villages and forests and countryside even more. Oh my gosh, everyone's so nice here. It's almost like they know this is a challenging stretch because there's not a lot of shade and It's not very pretty, but this man saw me coming and he was kind of waving at me, telling me to come here. And so I went over and he brought out this bag, and it has more water and an apple, which is just so sweet. And and everyone just keeps waving to me, and it's making the time go by a lot faster. And wow, everyone is so nice here. I found the perfect side trail to go pee, because everyone just keeps giving me water and I had to go so bad. Now back to the road. Looks like I'm getting close to Albergue, which is where June will stop for the night. I've gone almost 10 miles, so about halfway. I think I'll get lunch somewhere, or maybe find a market, sit for a little bit, and then head on. There's a really nice breeze, so it's not too hot, and I'm really enjoying it. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Are you funny? You're so cute. Hi. So pretty. All I can think about right now is how badly I have to pee. So I think I'm gonna go right over there and take my next break. But it really is such a cute village. See a shell. I think I'm gonna go here. Break over here. On another highway, but I think I see where I'm going for the night. I've gone 16 miles and I've got about 4 left. Finally, I'm so close and tired. Here we are, 21 miles. I'm eating the ramen that June gave me for dinner. It's really good. All right, so I showered, I did laundry, I ate some ramen, kind of just relaxed for a little bit, chatted with some pilgrims at the hostel, and it took everything in me to get myself out of bed and to the market because tomorrow is Sunday, which means that everything shuts down. So I need snacks. I basically need food for breakfast, lunch, and honestly maybe dinner for tomorrow because I can't bank on anywhere being open. It'll be a happy surprise if it is. It has happened for past Sundays, but you can't bank on it. Market closes at 8 p.m. and it's like 7:40. So I'm just willing my legs to go faster. And it's working okay. All right, so I'm ready for bed. Just brushed my teeth, washed my face, packed what I could. And everything else is in the fridge. Breakfast is ready. I'm gonna have some fruit, some mini croissants. I found like an iced cappuccino thing, and I kind of struggle when I don't have coffee in the morning, so I'm really happy about that, just in case no cafes are open tomorrow. And I've got some snacks, but the market just didn't have anything great for me to take with me for like protein, like lunch and dinner. So I just have a lot of snacks. But I did find Special K bars, and bars are something that I've just had a hard time finding out here. So anytime I do find them, I like to stock up because they're the perfect snack. They have some protein, they're easy. And yeah, I was happy I found those bars. Today was good. Today, I actually kind of just listened to Harry Potter all day. I just decided to give myself that grace and enjoy because it's just so good. And the narrator of the audiobooks is just so funny. The way that he like changes the voice for each character. Like Hermione's voice is just so good. And even like the way that he does Gilderoy Lockhart just like makes me laugh. So honestly, it was nice. I felt like, I don't know. At first I was giving myself a hard time because I was like, yo, you should just like be reflecting and like thinking about like, you know, the past 9 days and just like be like super present. Or I guess reflecting is not necessarily being present, but I don't know, I just kind of was like really enjoying the audiobook, and there were some pretty stretches, but there were also some less pretty stretches, and it kind of, the weather went back and forth between being comfortable and being hot. And I just decided to just give myself that grace of like enjoying my audiobook. I have 2 more days until I get to Porto, and then I'll be walking with Katie, which I'm really excited for. So yeah, I kind of have 2 more days of this solo part of the journey, and yeah, I cut myself off, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to these next 2 days and just taking it all in. I think there's obviously been some common themes, like life will provide for me if I just let it, and just to like let go a lot more because just trying to control everything takes a lot of my energy, and I'm not really that in control of anything. There's things that are within my control, but it's like something that Therese said when we were doing yoga a few days ago, where she kept saying, like, recognize what muscles you need for the pose that we were doing, and try and relax every other muscle. And I just think that's a good metaphor for life in general. And I think sometimes I just like live my life so tense about things. And I think that so far the Camino has taught me that it's okay. It's okay to relax those bits that don't need to be so tense and focus your energy on the things that do, and constantly check in with yourself and reassess. It's okay to get it wrong too. Like, you don't have to be perfect. We're just constantly learning. And I feel like every day that I get closer and closer to Santiago is just a day where I'm realizing more of what I need and what I don't need, and also kind of what I want, and just exploring that a little bit more. So, not to get so deep on you, but yeah, things are going well. I cannot believe I only have 2 days left of the solo part, and then it's like the halfway mark. But I'm looking forward to that next chapter, because it's going to be really different from this one. The section from Porto to Santiago is a lot more populated, so there's going to be a lot more characters to meet. But I'll also have my buddy, and that'll be really nice and grounding. And yeah, and just, I'm also really proud of myself. I think I've met a lot of people. Almost everyone I've met has had to bus or train or taxi at some point on the journey. And I'm the last thing I want is to be comparing myself to other people. So I'm not trying to say like, oh, I haven't had to do that, and I definitely like want to walk the whole way. But it's more like I want to, I think I said this in the previous vlog, but I want to be able to do that for myself if I need it. Because I think that's something that I really struggle with. Like, I push myself past a point where I should, in a bad way. So recognizing that line a little bit better, but also I'm really proud of myself for getting this far without even getting to that place. So yeah, I'm like loving my body right now for taking care of me, and my feet probably want a little bit more rest, but it's gonna be fine. And yeah, excited for what the next day has in store. So I'm rambling. Happy day 10. I'll see you all tomorrow.